Ciao, nice people! Welcome on this new stream of April Fools! Buonasera, Mr. Tund! Hello, Louis, salve! Ciao, I meant. We are back finally on a new month and on a new April Fool's Day. I love April Fools for a lot of reasons, actually. And the main one for today, well, the first of two actually, is the dumb contests. And more specifically, today we are starting with the reveal of the participants of the Scringeshot contest number 1. I really want to do this contest we can do it every year, or we can do it also every 6 months, so twice a year, because, well, it's too cool to only make it once a year. So, briefly, this contest is about making a screenshot from a game with a theme of an overused story element. For example, finding elemental crystal, Dark Lord, a hero's village that burns down after the hero goes to take some berries from the forest, I don't know, or simply also finding the ship for the next continent, or talking to the king, everything do. And the objective of the contest is to make a screenshot to make it seem that you are inexperienced. For example, that was my example screenshot. I admittedly mapped a little too much. I maybe added too much for the mapping. But yeah, I left some small mapping errors like the column here or the 3-tile column here. I used the overused element of the crystals. And I placed Abrogrur as the face portrait. Does someone remember Abrogrur? Does someone remember Abrogrur? That's his name. I didn't put his name here because, well, Abrogrur was a little too exaggerated for make it seem a new by screenshot. Abrogrur is from the RPG Maker MZ review from my Italian channel. I also put here, I put a little too many dots here and I didn't put some commas here. And I put an action in parentheses instead of showing it. That was my example. And now it's time for revealing the other participants. I myself didn't see any of them, so it will be the first time even for me. So we're about to reveal them in order. The first one to send a screenshot was Zoro. So, let's see. Oh, perfect, RPG Maker Vic says. I knew it! My adventure was a metaphor for struggling with depression all along! Now I must beat the shit out of the personification of my negative feelings. Oh, that's perfect. I also like the arena with the cow's background. That's perfect. You made an error, Zoro, here, though. The protagonist is always a female in those kind of games. That's the only error. But, okay, I suppose there's a female in the story. There's supposedly her childhood friend, her love interest, of course. But usually in those sort of games, the protagonist is a woman. Last 10 years game, basically. Every horror game. Every horror game. Well, it happened also on in Stars and Time, so Tundu will be triggered, of course. Of course. In time. In time. Yeah, we just started. Your screenshot is awesome. Also, I appreciate in English, but again, I will in Italian works well, since we are still an mainly almost 100% Italian server, even for now. So we have the Nergrey screenshot now. Let's see. Vecchio saggio. Old... ok, forse in Italia. Vecchio saggio. 1000 anni fa la profezia disse che sarebbe nato un prescelto per ottenere il potere del cristallo. E qui nasci tu, Eric Gorat! Ok, Old Sage. 1000 years ago the prophecy said... a chosen one will be born to obtain the power of the crystal. And that newborn, it was you, Eric Gorat, that... This screenshot, of course, is inspired by Gora. Well, I can tell from the name. Also, the nascituro exact term for newborn is perfect. 1000 years ago. I would have put like 10,000 years ago just to have a big, nice number. Also, interesting mapping. I like it. We have a column here and a column here. So usually there would be symmetry here with a column here and here. Let's not talk about the random teleport here. I don't even know what's the teleport for. Why is there a sage in a teleport? Oh, okay. That's very, very interesting. Also, I think there's a mapping error here. There's not a wall behind the column, so that's even better. Yeah, the symmetry testament will not be happy. Oh, I like this one too. Okay, now to the trick. Let's see yours now. I will predict a Stars in Time reference. I don't know. A nome del villaggio presente? Grazie, sei tu il prescelto della leggenda! Prendi la spada del bene prima di prendere la mongolfiera verde alla tua sinistra. Ok, in the name of the village here present, thank you. You are the chosen one of the legend. Takes the sword of holiness, of the good, before taking the... Sorry. Air balloon, maybe. Hot air balloon, yeah. Before taking the hot air balloon green on your left. The instructions in the parentheses makes this screenshot way better. Also, I was too focused on the text that I forgot to check the map. Can we please take a look at all the old guys on the map? Only old guys, dead guards, even if you may see them as kneeled down. Also, but I like that everyone is old. Also, I like the small touch here of the... Well, there are small touches everywhere, even our old guy here. I like there's a rope from a water balloon. But the best part for me is the instructions on the dialogue. Also, she's his mom. She seemed like a princess. So that's even weirder now that I think about it. Okay. I love this scene. The two best parts, the old guys and the script, the instructions. Perfect. Now we have Testament. Oh, okay, that's what I wanted. A screenshot taken from the mobile phone. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Testament. I really wanted someone to do it. The name is Il viaggio del coraggio. The journey of the brave, of the courage. Nonna. Premurosa. Zack, svegliati, ricordati che oggi è il tuo esame per diventare cavaliere del re. Oh, Gramma. Caring. Zack, wake up, or svellati. Wake up. Remember that today you have your exam for becoming the Knight of the King. That's another classic start for a game. Every classic start for every RPG game, usually. I also like that there is the kind or description of the tone of the message in parentheses. Also, like, the protagonist is in bed, but he's, well, he's not he's vertical, so he's not sleeping. But there's not a sprite of a character sleeping usually. The decoration of the house doesn't seem to have errors, but it's too big for being a house. And also here, this probably isn't a roof, or I don't think it's even programmed to pass under it, honestly. But yeah, there's too much space on this home. And also I like that the home uses every single tile of the screen. Usually a home is smaller than the screen. There's some black bars around the home because it usually isn't this big, but now it is. Perfect. Yeah, it's kinda... I don't remember the start of Chrono Trigger, but yeah, maybe it was something of the sort, I remember. Even though it was on the second floor. Also, there's not even the grandma on the screen, it's half lead. It's some sort of behind the text box, perfect. Testament mapping is way too good even in cringe fiction. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's not really that much errors except the map being too big. Oh, well, also, yeah, the window on the corner here. Seems like put it at random on the wall. Okay, then we have... Oh, Louis Scringeshot. Here it is! Finalmente hai 17 anni! Avrei un favore da chiederti. Finally you have 17 years, I have a favor to ask. Okay, this is a different layer of a cringe maker. Louis took the approach of another hidden layer of cringe making. People would just put a project in 10 minutes of time and then publish it on itch.io to become famous. That's a different level of cringe making, to be honest. The worst part is I have seen some project with those sort of same errors, so it's a little exaggerated, but I could believe there might be a game like this. First of all, the error of N1, the name of the protagonist. Without a slash, it doesn't work. And also, yeah, not a dot on the end of the text box. Hi, Nerg! How it's going? We are reading the screenshot. I also like that there are a different type of floor for the table. And, well, all the furniture going outside of the wall, and the stairs, which needs... Usually stairs are on the wall, so makes sense, but not like this with the dots. And I love the portraits on the wall. Again, that's a lower level of cringe making. But again, I saw games with pictures on the ceiling, on the wall, so I think it's believable. Thanks, Louis. You brought a different level of cringe making here. And that's an extra one. Doesn't participate, but it's a waste not watching it, you know. Ja, right? What's this exactly? Why there's a guy on the wall? Louis, is this from the same, supposedly from the same game? I see a similar error here on not showing the name. And also, why there's I don't know, a generated girl with blushing face. Is it... I don't know if the blushing is generated, but... Interesting that these are some sort of weebo things going on just this portrait. Also, this is also a metaphor from depression. I was waiting for that and see mine live. Unfortunately, we already did yours. It was pretty good, honestly. Now we have Michael's one. This is peculiar because it's a screenshot from the editor, which I didn't specify which sort of screenshot. I intended screenshot from the game, but I will also accept any other sort of screenshot. So let's see, let's see what's going on. Okay, project 1. Well, this one is pretty clear. Project 1. Then we have the starting point here and another event here. And the player must go here. That's how we drew in with some grass on top of it. There's an igloo with another tent over it. Random mountains. A random path with trees. Okay. Which brings to a pyramid with a tent over it. Ok, and then let's see the event. Ciao, schiaccia i tasti diretti per muoverti. Interagisci X menu, divertiti. Ok, hello. Press the direct buttons to move. Z, interact, X menu. Have fun. I suppose this is the event 2, which is the... okay, the event. That... Okay, I get it. A lot of games... of cringe-making games doesn't know how to start a parallel process or a common event or a auto-run event to introduce the game. They only know events where you talk to them here or touch event. And so some cringe-making games have a single character that blocks your way, that makes you a tutorial. Let's see. Then this character moves up. Yeah, it goes out of the way. And then you can start adventure. Gold 500%. Bestemmione on. Okay. I don't think there's a traduction for that. It's fine. Divine insult. Let's see. And hello. That's the movement. Move up, move up, move up. Also, I noticed something else. There's not a second page on the event. This means when this character moves out of the way, you could talk to it again, the message repeats, and it soft locks the game because this character can't move. And so the game will wait him to move. That's so there are some small touches here that makes it perfect. Also, another small detail is the map is 255 times 255, so the world map is huge with all this nothing in the middle. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Michael. Switch 5000. Oh wait, I didn't realize that. Yeah, Switch 5000. Yeah, it's a reference from the guy that said there's a way to have more than 5,000 switches. Okay, now I remember. Okay, and then for last we have Lollo screenshot. Oh, let's go from here. The epic adventure inspired by the old classics like Final Fantasy. That's what every cringe maker says. Now enough, King of Demos. You broke me. Oh, from Skydancer in English. You broke me. We kill you and sail the skies of love, watching hate from afar, feeling flakes of passion through us. Now we fight. I also love that the protagonist, Harold, is not even watching the Evil Lord. He's just watching the party members, which is a mage. No, well, the priest, a mage, and Pepe. That's Pepe. I'm pretty sure that chicken is Pepe. Also, I kinda like the ambience here. It's some sort of random dungeons that brings to the final room. Doesn't seem to be a randomly generated one. But I like there are just a lot of random corpses on the ground and a line of pots here at random. I really like the text though. You broke me, save the sky. I like this part. We kill you and we sell the skies of love, watching it from afar, feeling flecks of passion through us. That's very philosophical. I love it. That's very philosophical. Applause. Masterpiece. Flakes of passion. Lolo, you should write poems, really. We have to make a game with all those scenes. I would love that. I'm sorry, but let me check if we forgot the name here. Project 1, okay. I forgot to check the name of the game for some guys. I think we read all names for the games. Okay, perfect. I love you guys. I couldn't ask for anything better. We need to continue to make screenshots, okay? I will publish all the screenshots on Discord, on the announcement channel after the stream, so everyone can vote. And so we can determine the CEO of cringe making. And that guy has to keep the title. We need a contest like that every year. There will be.